Hey everyone, today we're going to take a fresh look at a story you've probably known since you were a kid, The Ant and the Dove. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It's just a simple fable, right? But what if I told you it's actually a powerful blueprint for one of humanity's most important values?
So let's start with the big question that gets right to the heart of this whole thing. Can one tiny, seemingly insignificant act of kindness actually save a life? I want you to keep that question in the back of your mind as we walk through this story together.
All right, so our story kicks off at a moment of crisis. We're talking about a real life-or-death situation right from the get-go.
So, let's meet our first character. It's a tiny ant, just going about its day, minding its own business, trying to get a drink of water.
The scene is totally peaceful, just an ordinary day by the river. But of course, that's right when everything is about to change.
And then bam! One wrong step, and the ant slips and falls right into the swift current of the river. Just like that, it's in serious trouble.
Okay, so here we have the first major turning point. The ant is drowning, it's about to go under, but then help comes from a totally unexpected place. A dove, just chilling in a tree nearby, sees what's happening and drops a single leaf into the water. Now think about that. For the dove, it was nothing, a tiny action. But for that ant, that leaf was a lifeline. It was everything. The ant scrambles on and is saved. The first act of goodness is now complete.
So, a few days go by. The danger for the ant has passed, but now a new and much more calculated threat is about to enter the picture. A hunter steps into the forest, and immediately that peaceful vibe is gone. It's replaced by this sense of danger. You can just feel it, and his eyes are scanning the trees, looking for his next target.
And this is where the story hits its climax. A small repayment. The time has come to settle the score, to pay back that debt of kindness. But the question is, can that tiny ant really return such a huge favor?
What's so fascinating here is the complete role reversal. The dove, who was the rescuer, is now the one in mortal danger, right in the hunter's sights. But just as the hunter is about to let his arrow fly, the ant makes its move. A sharp bite on the hunter's foot, and that's all it took. The hunter's aim is thrown off, the arrow misses, and the dove flies to safety. The debt has been paid in full.
So what is the real lesson here? I mean, this is about way more than just two animals helping each other out. It's illustrating a much deeper principle, something we can call the cycle of goodness.
I love how this slide just lays it out so perfectly. Look at the beautiful symmetry. The dove's action, dropping a leaf, directly leads to the ant's life being saved. And in return, the ant's action, a single bite, directly leads to the dove's life being saved. Two very small, very simple acts, both resulting in the ultimate prize, life itself.
So, what do we really mean by goodness in this story? Well, it's defined as help that's given with absolutely no expectation of getting something back. The dove didn't save the ant thinking, hey, maybe this little guy will come in handy one day. No way. It was a pure, selfless act. And that brings us to the biggest takeaway, the universal truth at the core of this fable. Goodness is never wasted. An act of help will surely be rewarded. It's such a powerful statement about how all of our actions, big and small, are interconnected.
And finally, this story leaves us with one last question to chew on, and this one is for you. I want you to look back at your own life. Can you think of a moment when a small act of goodness, either one you did for someone else or one someone did for you, started a whole chain reaction of positive events? So think about it. In your life, who started that cycle of goodness?